Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And today I'm going to share a point fold. Customer asked me how to do this, so I'm going to share with you how to do this, and also I'm going to share different tip on if you use a pattern paper that go in one direction. Okay, so I got many tips for this card. It is very simple. I was shocked. We're going to start with designer series paper, and I'm using the Peaceful Poppies. I'm going to have 3 different ones, but it's all the same. You're going to need 2 pieces of paper that measure 4 by 3. You're going to put this on so it's the 3 at the top there. You're going to put, let me move that. Okay, 3 at the top here. You're going to place that at 1 inch, and you're going to score. Now you're going to flip your paper that the 4 is at the top, and you're going to mark that the center at 2 inch. So I'm going to make a mark there. And it is 2 ways you can do that. So one way, we're going to reinforce this here so we can see that better. You're going to put your mark that you the mark that you did at the 2 inch, you're going to put that in the groove, and then where it folded here. So you're going to put 1 there, 1 there. You're going to score this, flip this around, and you're going to score again. So where it's folded and to your mark at 2 inch. Oops, I just moved it. I felt it. There we go. And score. Okay. So we're going to do this one, and then I'm going to show the tip. Now you're going to fold this, just reinforce that so you can see the groove there, and you're going to fold this. So the side that you want to show, you're going to fold in. So that's the side that's going to show there. You're going to fold that, and you see sometimes I'm off a little bit, so I'm just going to jig it a little bit there, try to put that equally. Here we go. This one just stubborn a little bit. Here we go. Now you're going to reinforce this. Et voila. Now you would need 2 of that. The other way that I'm not good at measurements sometimes. So what I done, I just fold it again at the 1 inch there. And I still mark it at, well, I thought, I mark it at the wrong way. I still would mark it at the 2 inch. That will help a little bit. So I'm just going to make my little mark here at the 2 inch. You just need a tiny mark. You can do it with pencil if you want to erase it. This don't show. What I done, I put my finger here, and then I know where that fold was. You can just reinforce it right there so you know where your center. So if you don't want to do the second score, and then I just bring that at your score line. Voila. And then bring this at your score line. So really the score, it's optional. You can do it without the diagonal fold. See, boom, it's done. Now we're gonna attach this. So I'm gonna attach this here, fold that there. We're gonna attach the other flap. We're gonna do the same thing on both of them, okay? And attach this. It's a lot easier than it looks. Trust me on this. Oops. Fold that, fold that. Voila. Now, for the base of the card itself, measure 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. All measurement will be on my blog. You get the direct link below. The top layers, this was Blackberry, this one is Pool Party, measure 4 by 5 1/4. Now, both flaps gonna get right here. You want to, I like to put it there and reinforce right there so really it's crisp. Now we're going to glue that. I like to use Tombow for this, so if you're not right straight, you can move it around. So I'm going to use my Tombow here. I'm going to put that in the back, fold this down and just press it. It's crisp. It could happen that you're just like a little air off. This one, it's barely. What you're going to do is just snip that if that happened, because it's hard to be right both measurement just at the same dots, right? Make sure this is reinforced there. We're going to do the same thing with the other piece, and we're going to put that at the other end. That's simple, my friend. I'm going to fold this down, and you see here I'm off a little bit. I'm going to push it, et voila, reinforce that. Was that simple enough? One thing that I forgot, that we cannot forget, because I think that adds a lot to the project, you want a strip of a 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch, it's very little, but trust me, it makes the world of a difference to this card. And you're going to cut that, okay, it's a 1/4 inch by 5 1/4, and you will need 2 of that for each side. So this is almost like a full illusion. When you look at the card, you think it's the big full piece of designer series paper, but it's not. It's 2 pieces at 3 by 4. Now you will take this, and again, I like to use Tombow on this liquid glue. Take this. Oops, you don't want to put your finger on it like I just did. And again, because those little pieces are very tiny to work with, you're going to put a little border right at the edge. I like to have it right at the edge because I think that gives that full illusion. That's my personal choice. Some of them go on the side more, like a 1/4 inch in and so on. I like to have it right at the edge because I think that gives that full illusion that you get a full piece of designer series paper, right? Et voila. So now we got this done. Now we're going to take this and we're going to attach this to our card base. Now, I play with the other one. I'm going to share everything that I did and what I learned while trying to come up with this here. I didn't come up with that. That's not what I'm saying. Looking at a pattern and say, oh, I'm going to do this different and so on. I'm going to share another little tip here in a second. Okay, so we're going to put that right here. Going to smack that right there. Voila. See how it looked like a full piece and it's just folded? That's the full illusion, I think. Now for this one, I use the Stitch nested labels, and I got Blackberry Bliss and I got Pool Party. I think those colors go very lovely with that print paper. We're going to nest that together. And this here, it's crucial because when you're going to glue this, see the point go down, but then this go there, so you cannot put glue much there. My best advice is take a glue dot, put one there right at the point, then you're going to take glue dot there and just about halfway, not, yes, see? I got 3 there and 1 at the point. And you know what? We're going to put 3 and 3. I think that's the magic here. Another one right there. Make sure it don't pass your paper, because if that, it's going to get stuck and it won't open. Now, we're going to put this down. I'm going to line this up here before here we go. That looks pretty straight. And press this. Now voila. So now your piece is very secure there. I'm using the die that come with the poppies there. It's called painted poppies there. I love this here, that little doodad. We're going to put that, I think I want it a little bit on the side, and we're going to put that right there. Here we go. We're going to do that. Let's put this flat. And this part here, we're going to pop that up. So let me use two-dimensional here. And I'm going to just offset a little bit here. Here we go. You know what? I can use another dimensional there. And voila. So that is it for this fold. Now let me share, make sure you don't pass there. See? Now if you don't like this here, see where it joined together? What I done on the other one, some of them, these look very good though. This look very good. So we're going to do on the other one. The other one I did all olive and white for my thing. We won't do the old cards, but I want to share if you got pattern paper that go in a direction that you don't want the flower upside down and so on. So what you're going to do, you're still going to cut both pieces at 4 by 3. One, you're going to score that the flowers go down or the pattern go down. You're going to score at 1 inch there. The other one that let's put it both the straight up, so that's going to be easier to understand. So one, we get the pattern on both ways. One, you're going to score 1 inch at the top, so the flowers goes both the same way. The other one at the bottom. Now we're going to fold this in two here. I didn't score it, so and I didn't mark it, but see, I just put it, I find this almost easier. See, I just bring it down, fold and fold, and doing the score on sideways. That's just a personal choice. Now that we get that, now when you're going to put it on your card, one thing that you want to make sure that you're going to do, so let me attach this here. So we're going to do partial of it, okay? We won't do the whole thing, but partial of it. It's very important to know the direction. So right now we're just going to attach it. It doesn't, oops, that's good. That here we go. So I'm just going to go ahead to do it quick. I'm going to put this here. Let's hope I can. See, that's why you want Tombow, because you can move it, right? Here we go. Okay, this is there. Now we're going to put this one. Here we go. So now you see, when you get it in the front of you, you got the flowers are going at the right direction. They're going up and they're going up. So you have to make sure that when you score at the top and when you score at the bottom. Now, when you're going to put your doodad on top, your labels, you want to make sure that it's facing up your pattern. So this is going to go there. See how simple? Then I have to add the strip. And then this one, it's going to be this happy birthday. It's going to be all finished on my blog. Just come and check it out. But one more thing though, if, like I said, sometimes the pattern, see here, the flower look, it's going sideways. For me, that could be okay, but it's bugging me at the same time. What you can do is take 2 more pieces of paper. You're going to do, so these one, though you don't need that 1 inch, so it's going to measure 4 by 2. You're going to put this at the 2 inch, make your mark, and you're going to cut this time, not score. You're going to cut. So I'm going to cut this. And then I'm going to cut this. So that is one. The first one, I don't care which side I go. I just have to pay attention to the second one, right? So this one going to go at the top. See? Now, the other one, we want to do at the bottom. So this is the bottom of the flower. See, they're going up. We're going to turn this. Make a mark at 2 inch. So it doesn't matter if it's flowers going up or it can be wardings or whatever. So now this here need to be my point, because you see it need to go this way, so my flower going to go up. So I'm going to put my point here. So one, you put your mark at the bottom, and one, you put your mark at the top, just like you did your score. That's simple. And then instead of scoring, you're going to cut, and also it is 2 by 4. And the one that you fold, it's 2 by 3. See, if I would put that here, see the flower go down. So I need this one there, and I need this one there, et voila. My flowers are going at the right direction. So the only thing that I have to do, you want to make sure that you do those corners, because the corners seem that, you know, when you put it in an envelope or people touch and feel and whatever, those corner want to lift up. So you want to make sure that you put those corner there. Voila. And you could do that even on the other one. It doesn't matter if you get a pattern or not. If you don't like to see that crack there, I was looking for the other one and it was still there, silly me. You could always put another layer. It's not a must, it's just a cleaner finish. And then we're going to put that here. So now you learn to do it with no pattern direction and with pattern direction. If you see that you cut it a little bit too big, you can shave it off just a little bit before that you would glue it, though it would be easier. I'm just going to go right now. I would shave it a little bit before, but here and here. And then see now, this is going to go at the top, and then it's going to be the green in the back. And then I'm going to use my little strip because I think that adds a lot. Et voila. So when you open it up, it is all clean finish. This one here, get the line. You can see, you know, the line. This one over here, I did at the top. Even the pattern didn't matter. I did add my topper there. So all cards will be finished, will be posted on my blog, and I will list all measurement, all the base, and that's it's the same. This one, if you see, I use the largest label stitch nested, yeah. And this one I use a little bit smaller. Here, let me show you side by side. It's no right and wrong. So now when you're going to write your message, you just want to write like kind of a center, or if you're one that like to write a lot, and you can put another piece of white Whisper cardstock in the back. You could stamp a little flower at the corner, and then you can write more in the back if you want. For me, this is plenty to write. So this is my point of faux. Hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, happy stamping. And again, if you like what you see, give me the thumbs up, subscribe at the bottom corner, and also below you will find the direct link to my blog with all measurement, color, and supplies that I use. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.